Hello. Well, I saw on my channel that I reached over 1,000 subscribers. Uh, I guess I can't be surprised. I mean, ever since I started doing this, I went from 76 and very, very quickly just shot up. I mean, I remember when I uploaded the first YouTube poop, and it was shocking. I mean, getting even any views on it, I'm gonna be real. Sorry, this isn't scripted. So expect this to not be great. But yeah, the whole YouTube poop thing, this wasn't even intentional. This wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. And what? This is the third year now, I think, that I've been doing these. I think that's right. Yeah, 3 years of YouTube poops going on four. I'll have to check back after, but I think that's correct. But yeah, I remember. Well, fuck, I also remember my second YouTube poop, and it suddenly got it hit the algorithm at least a tiny bit because it got a few hundred views, and at the time that was amazing. A few hundred views, that was big for the channel. And then I uploaded like what, three more, and after that, I think a sixth one and a seventh one. I mean, eventually, I just noticed it taking off, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm having fun making these, and I mean, why not replicate my success and make more? And so I did, and now I got like over 20. I think I got 21, at least Angry Grandpa alone. It's been a good ride, a crazy ride. And I'm glad that it took off, and it helped me get to 1,000 subs, helped me get hundreds of thousands of views, and just helped me learn how to edit videos. As stupid as it is, learning how to make YouTube poops and just do the dumbest, silliest, stupidest edits. It's it's just I didn't expect, honestly, to get this far with a technically a throwaway channel, anyways, where I didn't even have a plan for this thing, and I still kind of don't, admittedly. But I got success, clearly, because 1,000 of you decided to sub to me, which is crazy. I guess I should go into what's important, and that is probably the future of my channel. And I'm sure if you saw my most recent YouTube poop as of the time of this video, which should be the crappy cooking crisis. Yeah, crappy cooking crisis. In that video, I have in the description, or sorry, not description, in the comments, I even have a mention that I'm not using this channel anymore. And that's true to an extent. I won't be using this channel anymore, at least not as often. And what I mean by that is I will still upload stuff to it, but it's not going to be nearly as much as it used to be. It's likely just going to be stuff like maybe an occasional YouTube poop here and there. Like, I'm not fully out of the woods of it. I will still keep making a few of them here and there. I do enjoy them. Uh, as well as Incredibox. I will be doing Incredibox music because I use this channel to upload music and listen to it. I think I have quite a few playlists on this channel. One's literally for my Twitch streams, and another one is just a compilation of all the Incredibox stuff I've done. And then a third one's a private one filled with a fuck ton of music. Oh yeah, and Twitch. This is probably the next biggest thing to talk about. Any of you that are here from the YouTube poops, You probably don't know this, even despite my alludements, but I have a Twitch channel. I before you get your hopes up, my Twitch channel is very different from my YouTube content. Uh, on my Twitch, I stream me playing games. I don't stream me making YouTube poops. It would be a good idea to stream the YouTube poop process, don't get me wrong. But no, that channel is mainly for just having a space to be myself, hang out, play games, and chill. I've linked it quite a few times on my channel by now. I think I have it even in the about, in the comment section of the most recent YouTube poop. And I've made a few community posts, I believe. Yeah, so the new channel is Euphoxion. You'll probably notice this watermark in the bottom right of the videos. And when I first included it, you might have noticed that it was PAX FTW slash Euphoxion. And that's because earlier on my channel, before the YouTube groups, you actually saw my real username for like games and stuff occasionally, and it was Euphoxion. Yet it was uploaded under this because this was one of my personal accounts. And I finally decided, since on my Twitch I have Euphoxion as my alias, my username there, and it's completely separate, I'm gonna separate the two identities so that I have a YouTube that's all for the stuff that I used to do in the past, like YouTube poops, shit posts, music, and then Euphoxion is its whole other separate set of thing. Separate YouTube channel, its own Twitch, because the Twitch came first. Probably links to other stuff if I remember to, or if I have it. Basically, going forward, I'm putting more time into my Twitch than I am my YouTube. My personal YouTube, I should say. Don't get me wrong, I've had so much fun making YouTube poops over the past few years. I mean, I literally watched my second ever YouTube poop skyrocket to 1,000 and got so giddy at it. And I now have one that's over 50,000 views, which is still fucking nutty beyond belief. But admittedly, I think I even alluded to this over time in the comments, but I've just gotten less and less interested in making YouTube poops. It's not that I don't still enjoy making them. Almost every time I do make them, I've had fun still. It's just, I don't feel like this creative urge to make it anymore. And that's partially because I think I've grown out of Angry Grandpa a bit. He'll always be something I had such fun with. I mean, fuck, I discovered him back. I think I honestly discovered him back in like, ah, shit, the same year he died. It's just like, well, damn, a good discovery made too late. Probably a bit. No, yeah. Yeah, I think I actually like discovered him and watched his stuff in like 2017, or it was sometime after his death, probably. So 2018 onwards. But I, if I don't watch him anymore, and I try to avoid Pickleboy's content like the plague because his recent content, well, predictably, it's gone downhill. And it's just, well, where does that leave the YouTube poops? They're fun little projects to do, but I often just find myself doing other stuff. I'm kind of just busier now. With college coming back soon, a Twitch to worry about, a Discord for that Twitch, a YouTube for that Twitch, and then even personal endeavors as well, and home life. It's like, well, I don't have the time anymore. So I guess to cut things short, or at least make things simpler to understand, I this channel is going to still get use. It's going to still get uploads. Expect them to be slowed down and not as frequent. And if you do see a good amount of uploads, it's likely going to be music and not the YouTube poops that I know you've been here for. I'm sorry, but YouTube poops are something that I need to be like creatively ready to do. I can't just whip something off the bat, because otherwise some of the jokes are just gonna fall flat. It's not gonna be edited enough. It's gonna be too quickly edited. And it's just gonna feel like I'm churning it out just for like, oh well, get a few hundred views, fuck it, channel's dead anyways. But like, no, I want to make sure that I at least make something good, even if it's not going to get the huge burst of views that it did back in the heyday. Even if that heyday was only like, what, 2 years ago? When I was like freshly making them, didn't even have 10 yet. Yeah. So yeah, I guess to summarize again, this channel not going to be used as much anymore. Expect uploads, but infrequent uploads. And if you still want to support me, I'd recommend you actually visit my newer stuff, since that's what I'm more passionate in, more invested in, and been having a lot more fun in. And that is my Twitch, twitch.tv/YeoFoxion. Go take a look. Check out the YouTube for the Twitch as well. It's pretty empty, but I'm planning to make more content to it. And I guess that's about it. Oh, actually, one last thing. I know people have made requests for YouTube poops, like the Ebola zombie movie. Someone, I remember, wanted requests for that. And then some of the non-fully related Angry Grandpa content that I have, like the rambling or some of the meme posts. uh, I don't really, I don't really respond well when being asked, I guess, to do something. I understand that people do want content. People expect certain content out of the channel, which makes sense because that's kind of what happens with YouTube channels. You find a niche, you find something that you specialize in, and you kind of just hone in on that. And it makes it hard to actually branch out to other content. And I mean, I noticed this when I made my Joey's World Tour YouTube poop, and that didn't get nearly the same reception as like even as the new Angry Grandpa YouTube poop that I released did. And it's like, it's not me, like, I'm not trying to guilt trip y'all into being like, oh, you didn't give me branching out, you don't like it as much as new stuff. And it's like, I expect it to be, because it's experimental. Experimental stuff's not always gonna slap, it's not always gonna hit or stick to the wall. But it does mean, because it's a bit self-imposed, I'll admit. It's more self-imposed than what some people say. But being locked into only making Angry Grandpa YouTube poops does limit the creativity, I will say. So, being told to then, or at least suggested, mind you, not necessarily being ordered, but even just being like, oh, hey, have you considered making this yet? It's like, I appreciate it very much, because it's a good idea most of the time, and it's like, I could do that. I could absolutely do that. It's just, because I've wanted to try and branch out a little bit with YouTube poops, it makes me feel like it's a waste of time to branch out. That said, if you do suggest something, I reply to it, it's likely gonna be me saying either I probably won't do this due to XYZ whatever reasons, or that I will do it, just that it's gonna take time because I gotta get into the right creative mindset in order to actually make something that comes out the way I want it to be. Something that's good, I guess you could say. Uh, yeah, honestly, I think that's about it. Like, yeah, that's about it. The Thanks for 1,000 subs again. Crazy that so many of you enjoy my content. Um, I hope you continue to support me and that you start supporting my main content since this is now secondary. And I think that's about it, honestly. So just thank you all and look forward to a bit more YouTube hoops here and there, but mainly just a new me over on Twitch and my second YouTube, I guess.